Once upon a time, in a charming forest, there lived a lively tortoise named Tessa and a speedy rabbit named Remy. Tessa and Remy were always up for exciting challenges, and their favorite activity was participating in races organized by the woodland creatures. One sunny morning, a group of woodland animals gathered near the shimmering lake to announce a grand racing event. The prize for the winner was a magical golden acorn that was said to grant a wish to the lucky recipient. Both Tessa and Remy were thrilled by the idea and decided to join the race. The race route was set across the vast forest, filled with tall trees, winding paths, and tricky obstacles. Tessa, being a tortoise, knew she couldn't match Remy's incredible speed, so she needed to rely on her own unique strengths. She pondered for a while, devising a clever plan to triumph over her swift competitor. On the day of the race, the forest was buzzing with excitement. The animals cheered and wished each contestant good luck. Remy, full of confidence, positioned himself at the starting line, ready to dash ahead. Tessa, on the other hand, was quietly waiting near the back, seemingly relaxed. As soon as the race began, Remy zoomed ahead like lightning, leaving a trail of dust behind him. He darted through the forest, confident of his imminent victory. Meanwhile, Tessa followed at a slow and steady pace, but she kept a constant focus on the route ahead. Unbeknownst to Remy, Tessa had befriended several forest animals along the way. She had enlisted their help to create a series of obstacles that required problem-solving and teamwork to overcome. From balancing on wobbly logs to crossing treacherous streams, each challenge tested the contestants' agility and determination. While Remy soared through the initial parts of the race, he soon encountered these obstacles, slowing down his progress. He struggled to solve them, getting caught up in his haste. Meanwhile, Tessa skillfully tackled each obstacle, thanks to her calm approach and the support of her forest friends. Tessa reached the final leg of the race, the Great Cliff, where a vast chasm separated her from the finish line. As she stood at the edge, unsure of how to proceed, Remy finally caught up. Seeing Tessa's predicament, Remy realized the error of his speedy ways. He had overlooked the importance of strategy and cooperation. Tessa reached the final leg of the race, the Great Cliff, where a vast chasm separated her from the finish line. As she stood at the edge, unsure of how to proceed, Remy finally caught up. Seeing Tessa's predicament, Remy realized the error of his speedy ways. He had overlooked the importance of strategy and cooperation. Remy approached Tessa, sincerely apologizing for his earlier arrogance and offering his help to overcome the final obstacle. Tessa accepted his apology graciously, recognizing that winning wasn't everything. Together, they devised a plan to use Remy's incredible speed and Tessa's analytical thinking to leap across the Great Cliff. With their combined efforts, Tessa and Remy successfully crossed the chasm and reached the finish line. The forest erupted in applause, celebrating their teamwork and determination. Even though Tessa had won the race, both she and Remy learned an invaluable lesson about the significance of collaboration and embracing each other's strengths. From that day forward, Tessa and Remy became the dynamic duo of the forest, organizing races and encouraging other animals to work together, learn from each other, and have fun. Their story of friendship, teamwork, and perseverance spread far and wide, inspiring children everywhere to be supportive and inclusive. And so, the adventures of Tessa the tortoise and Remy the rabbit continued, reminding everyone that sometimes the greatest victories are achieved not by speed alone, but by the power of friendship and cooperation.